Hello, this is Dean and Abby, and we are sitting in a very serene forest looking at Nadar raising photography to the height of art by Honoré Daumier.
In this lithograph, you can see a excited Nadar flying in this air balloon. You can tell he's just so excited and thrilled to take these amazing aerial photographs. From this depiction, you get a sense of motion with his jacket flying behind him and his hat actually falling off of his head. He is just so engrossed in his art that he is making. Below him, you see a bird's eye view of the city that he is capturing. And every store is labeled photography, showing the industry of this new era.
In this picture, Nadar is holding a calotype camera created by William Henry Fox Talbot. This camera utilizes a sheet of paper coated with silver chloride that is exposed to light in a camera obscura. This creates a negative image that is used to make positive pictures, which were very popular in the late 19th century.
This artwork is published in the Le Boulevard newspaper of France in 1862.
Nadar, born to a printmaker and a shoekeeper, was named Gaspard Félix Tourneschon in Paris in 1820. During a rebellious streak in his youth, Nadar changed his name. Pseudonyms were very popular with artists and writers at the time. By 1845, he had published 15 books as well as numerous articles. He was a successful cartoonist and for a short time, a secret agent in the French government. Throughout these artistic endeavors, Nadar ended up becoming very interested in aerial photography, especially of the French city landscapes. In 1855, Nadar and his brother Adrien opened up their own portrait studio. 5 years later, Nadar went off on his own to open a studio in the heart of Paris.
Daumier utilized the lithograph to make his satirical caricatures in his artworks. Lithographs work by first applying a design to a slab of limestone with a oil-based medium like a lithographic crayon. Once the design is complete, the stone will be either etched or processed with a powdered layer of rosin rubbed onto the stone. Gum arabic is then brushed onto the stone, causing a chemical reaction that fixes the image drawn with the lithographic crayon onto the stone, at the same time ensuring that the blank areas of the stone absorb the water and repel the printing ink. The drawing is then wiped away with a solvent known as litholine and leaves a very faint marking of the once bold image. Afterwards, a layer of asphaltum is applied to the entire surface of the stone and then dried. After drying, the stone is ready to be inked. The limestone is dampened with water, and then ink is applied to a roller. The oil-based ink adheres to the greasy area of the image and is repelled by the damp parts of the stone. This is repeated until the entire image is thoroughly inked. Afterwards, paper is applied to the stone on top of the design. They go through a printing press that squishes the ink into the paper, and the final design is ready.
This lithograph is 44.8 by 30.9 centimeters, creating a sense of atmospheric perspective and a divisive line through the city and sky landscapes. Daumier utilizes extreme horizontals to create the sense of movement and chaos in Nadar's stance. In the preliminary sketch for the lithograph, Daumier utilizes cross-hatching, which creates darkness and shadows throughout the character. The artist Daumier was born on February 20th or 26th in 1808 in Marseille, France. Daumier's use of lithography relates closely to the etching and sketch-like nature of Allegory of Law and Grace and Self-Portrait with Saskia.